You already know about two good options to start your dropshipping business, AliDropship and Shopify. Which is better for you? Let's compare them. Welcome to Dropship Club channel. My name is Anna and today we will show you the difference between two dropshipping tools for your dropshipping business. This video will be very useful for those who want to start their new dropshipping business or want to try a new tool. So, a lot of dropshipping stores use Oberlo because this solution is popular among newbies and those who decided to use Shopify. These two corporations, Oberlo and Shopify, are well known due to their good marketing strategy. Sometimes you won't even know about other good solutions to make a reasonable choice. That's why I'm trying to give you more information. It's totally understandable why people choose Shopify. It's a powerful platform made for e-commerce business with nice designs and easy customization. However, though AliDropship is less popular than Shopify, it has its advantages, which you might love more. Well, let's move on to the first thing to compare. These two solutions use different platforms. AliDropship is based on WordPress, though Oberlo uses Shopify platform. What does it mean? We have already compared the pricing difference in one of our previous videos, so you can watch the detailed calculations there. We just want to mention that WordPress platform is free and AliDropship plugin costs only $89 and it's a one-time payment. You won't have to pay any extra commissions and fees for products or transactions to AliDropship, though you will still have to pay some credit card transaction fees if you add any credit card payment gateway. They charge people 2 or 3% normally, and this can be changed unfortunately. This is the way bank system works. As for Shopify platform, it has different plans, with its extra fees and restrictions. The basic package of Shopify is $29 per month and a credit card transaction fee. The Shopify plan costs $79 per month, plus a credit card transaction fee for each transaction. The advanced Shopify plan is $299 per month and a credit card fee, of course. Finally, the enterprise package starts at $2,000 per month. Shopify has its own payment gateway and they will charge me 2% more for using an external gateway. Oberlo App cost starts from zero, for example, if you have less than 50 orders per month, but we are sure that it's not the amount of sales you really deserve, so basic plan costs $29.90 and Pro plan $79.90. Do you see this enormous difference in the cost? One-time payment without recurring fees versus monthly payments and fees or commissions. Oberlo and Shopify cost a fortune in the long-term run. As I mentioned before, AliDropship doesn't charge any extra commissions or fees from you, but you still have to pay credit card transaction fees to banks. What are Shopify's transaction fees? There are two different fees, the one that Shopify charges on your turnover and another one for the payment gateway, such as PayPal, Stripe and Authorize.net. The Shopify fee can be avoided by using Shopify payments only available in the USA, United Kingdom and Canada. The credit card transaction fee is an additional fee of around 3% and 30 cents per transaction. Your question could be, well, if Shopify with Oberlo is so much expensive, why do people still use it? There are reasons for that. You don't need to have any special technical knowledge if you use Shopify. Shopify relieves you from choosing your hosting provider because hosting and payments for it are already included in your plan. A domain is not included, so you can buy a domain through Shopify at $13 per annum or direct an existing one. However, buying a domain name and choosing your provider is not as difficult as you could think. You can do it yourself in a few minutes using AliDropship instructions. Still, the offer with no headache of buying and setting up everything yourself is quite attractive, isn't it? Your dropshipping website based on Shopify and Oberlo solution is kind of owned by Shopify. You are like renting it while paying monthly fees. There is always a risk that someday your online store could be shut down without any reason. They could just close it and text that your business presents a level of risk that they will be unable to support with Shopify. I saw the situations myself. Check the links in the descriptions. People lost their stores, their time and money. Probably you will be fine, but I want you to be warned this might happen. However, when you use WordPress, it's under your control because it's a standalone website. It's totally your business because you are the only one who has access to your data. You install AliDropship or WooCommerce with AliDropship Woo and work with your dropshipping store any way you want. Nobody will take it away from you. Both solutions have similar functionality to be successful in dropshipping business, importing products from AliExpress, their customization, shipment tracking, filtering products with ePacket. There is a little difference in functionality. AliDropship original version, they also have a WooCommerce version, still doesn't have wishlist for May 2018. And Oberlo doesn't support importing reviews from AliExpress. And don't forget that if you use Shopify, your business has to be registered in the United States, Canada, United Kingdom, Australia, Ireland, New Zealand, and so on. AliDropship doesn't make you do it. All solutions help you to import products from AliExpress, which is essential for your business. However, Oberlo has limits on the number of products you import to your store and number of orders per month, depending on the plan you choose. When you use AliDropship plugin on WordPress, you don't care about the number of products or orders. It is not limited. Shopify provides you with both paid and free themes, so you can pick any of them to see which design fits your store the best. Their prices varies from free to $180. It's always better to choose best sellers or best rated ones. There are 3 built-in themes for AliDropship original plugin. They are always free. Our stores are based on DaVinci theme, for instance. Someone might find it a bit old style, but it converts the bestable, and that's why we use it. The Rembrandt and Michelangelo themes look like this. The design layout is nice. All of the themes are mobile-friendly and integrated for AliDropship plugin. You can switch between themes without losing your data. You can also download AliDropship Woo plugin if you use WooCommerce on WordPress. There are plenty of themes for Woo too. Storefront, Shopper, Flatsome are the most popular. To increase conversions in your store, you might like to add more functionality by setting up different add-ons. All solutions have their own add-ons, some of them are free. They help with your integration with other services and search engines, or encourage your store visitors to make more orders, for example, by returning your potential clients to your store if they didn't buy after putting something in their cart. Shopify makes you to pay around extra $10 monthly for almost each of such a solution, but they have a really big choice of them because they let third-party developers to create add-ons. This is an advantage of Shopify's system. AliDropship has 7 most essential add-ons by May 2018. Most of them also work with WooCommerce version. Some of them are free, others need a one-time payment. The most important among them are Abandoned Cart, Social Rabbit plugin, and pop-up sales. Oberlo gives you an opportunity to choose products from selected suppliers proven to be trustworthy, but they have a bit higher prices. This marketplace is called Oberlo Supply. But do you really need this option if you use AliExpress Marketplace? You can find reliable suppliers on AliExpress with AliDropship extra features showing additional rating of all the suppliers. Plus, you can check AliExpress reviews. Also, you can search for similar but cheaper products before importing the one you like by just clicking this button. You don't need to know a lot about technical part of online store when you use Shopify. It's really easy to customize. If you are afraid of technical part, it's worth paying. However, you won't need much experience to set everything up on WordPress. Just carry out instructions from the knowledge base or ask AliDropship support to help with some of the settings. Would you like to launch your online store but don't want to spend tons of time manually uploading products? There are some turnkey solutions for you. You can always buy someone's store or market if you want to use Shopify. Or you can get a custom store which AliDropship team will build for you. There are 3 packages to choose. The price depends on the number of products and some other features you might need. And you will be able to import even more products by yourself. Price starts from $299. They have already created over 7,000 dropshipping stores for people just like you. As you can see, both systems are worth trying. They both have nice features and you can make a choice based on your needs. The fact I'm not going to hide from you is that most of our stores work on AliDropship, as we found it more reasonable in a long-term perspective. For instance, the most profitable of our stores make more than $30,000 per month. It's about $360,000 per year of net profit. If we use Shopify, we would pay over $8,000 of commissions and fees. We strive to create the system which performs the most financially effective way. That's why we didn't think that spending time to learn WordPress was too much. It took me less than a week to learn basics and to start operating a store. I believe you can do the same if you really want to save your money and maximize the profit you can get. But if you don't want to spend time on it, you can always take another option and get a ready-made store. You'll find all the links related to the stuff we discussed in the description. Do you have any questions? Ask them in the comments. Don't hesitate to share your experience of using both platforms if you have one. Did you like this video? Then press like button and subscribe if you want to go on learning dropshipping with us. There will be more video reviews and marketing tutorials we're going to share with you for free. See you in the next videos.